advise falling back.
Hello everyone, it is Tuesday. Did y'all guys see that in the pre-roll? There's some weird stuff happening in the world right now. Hello everyone, it's Tuesday and we're playing on PS4 and just chilling at DE, at my house. But, you know, we're here. We're having a good time. Hello everyone. Hello. It is also I need a haircut day. I need a haircut. Do you guys know? You know the feeling. Marcus, you can join if you want.
Oh yeah.
I desperately need a haircut
shaggy.
Tuesday. Marcus, you and Drew are doing this thing where you're not shaving or cutting your hair. So
Yeah.
It's been interesting to see you guys develop into or regress, maybe might be the better word.
I think regress is definitely the most appropriate word for it.
Arthur in chat said, "Hey Danielle, I just shaved my head." I am this close. This close. It is getting It's too long, y'all. We are doing a display landscape drop on today's stream. Megan set that up. Thank you, Megan. I miss you. I've borrowed her shop vac for this weekend. I got to see her from a distance. It was lovely.
Oh, that is lovely.
I saw her beautiful face. And as a nice little bonus, if you didn't know, because I didn't know until Drew actually reminded me, but today is PS4 at 4's 5th anniversary. So it is year number 5 of us streaming on PS4, and Drew was the original host. And so I've prepared myself a PS4 at 4 celebration balloon, and this is the only party favors I have in my household. This single balloon. So, you know, this is my way of showing the love to the PS4 at 4 stream, and to you guys for watching for 5 years.
Did you get the balloon from Sony? You shipped that over?
Yeah, they do.
One last run back to the office. Wait. I got the perfect thing.
Yeah. It's customary that they send out a celebration balloon, a Sharpied on with the name of your stream.
They may have forgot.
Oh
or
my
you
God.
may have forgotten, but they did not.
They did not. Thank goodness. And thank goodness for Drew for reminding us. This also comes at an interesting time. We're discovering that all of our anniversaries working at DE are coming up, and this year is actually my 5th year anniversary. So it coincides. Damn. That's happening on Friday, I think. But yeah, we're gonna be celebrating that a little bit today. Up here. Okay, Marcus. So you're gonna join me for some Nightwave. You guys at home are gonna join for some Nightwave too. The Katir ephemera dropped, and I picked it up. It's
nice.
It's so dope. I love it. Sup. Spicy Roomba. Oh yes, indeed.
Barrow Roomba?
Yeah.
Spice Boy?
I would like to call him Sharp Pointy Ow Corner Boy, because I had a AI self-sufficient vacuum that had pointy edges like that one did. I'd be concerned for my toes and for my walls.
Oh my God, yeah. Could you imagine walking into a room and there's just like a bunch of poke marks in all the walls? And you're just like, oh God.
Drywall dust everywhere. Oh. Just everywhere. Such a nightmare.
No ankles would be safe.
If you thought razor scooters were bad, boy, do I got a challenge for
Legos, razor scooters. You're in for a bad time.
Oh my God. I think Marcus, oh wait, hold on. It's, XX _ Kretzy _ XX. Yes, okay, I got it.
That's the one, yeah. Yeah, you got it.
Sorry, do you want me to repeat it again for the people in the back?
Nah, you got it. It's good.
How old were you, Marcus, when you made up
Thanks, Swallow. 11. I was young.
Oh my God.
I was probably in the 6th grade.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I almost spit my tea out there.
Like, quote unquote cool enough at the time that my buddies were like, oh, XX Kretzy XX. Oh, we got a badass. Whoa. I was like, okay, guys. I had to think of something.
And you came up with something. And it is something that I will cherish until the end of my days, Marcus. Because
Kretzy was taken. Kretzy, if you're out there on PSN, I hope we're related. You've stolen this beautiful opportunity from me.
Stolen
By
valor.
the way, Danny, you spooked me right before the stream started. Because
Oh.
chat, if you guys don't know, I have to mute myself ahead of time, and then I'll wait until the stream starts, and then I unmute. And so I muted myself, but we were joking before. Sometimes these microphones, you'll click the mute button, but it doesn't work. And so I clicked mute, and then I don't know why, I just had to like burp so bad. I had this like huge burp, and I was like, oh god. And then you started laughing. I was like, oh. I thought I wasn't muted. I thought I wasn't muted, but it was just like the perfect timing. But I was so spooked. I was like, oh my god, no.
I did hear an echo of a click, so I think maybe there was a moment. Did you
I
click
did
it
have
again?
to double click, and I was like, did it not even work the second time? Like, oh god.
I deceived you. I deceived you. Gotcha. Yeti Blue. We're just waiting for General Pop-Tart to come in.
General Pop-Tart has arrived.
All right, and we're waiting for
the Pop-Tart has landed.
The Pop-Tart has landed.
Actually, no, it'd be more like the Pop-Tart has sprung from the toaster.
Do people eat Pop-Tarts cold? Is that allowed?
I eat them cold.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Actually, one of my housemates in university had a bad habit of eating my treats. And so I had a thing of Pop-Tarts. And I was like,
treats.
Yeah, like I just had treats and snacks, and he couldn't have treats around because he'd eat them too quickly.
Right.
Like he couldn't buy bricks of cheese because he said it just looked like a candy bar, and he'd just eat the whole thing.
Candy bar.
Like yeah, like he'd eat a whole brick of cheese because it just looks like candy to him because it looks like a chocolate bar.
Okay. There's a mental connection between the bar shape and
he just had like no self-control and just would like have to eat it. And he'd like, like eat some peanut butter and stuff like that. And so like I bought these Pop-Tarts, and like every once in a while I'd go to eat the Pop-Tarts and I'd be like, this is weird. I thought I had like strawberry flavor, and then it'd be like chocolate. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. And eventually I realized that he'd been eating the whole box of Pop-Tarts, and then he'd have to go to like a convenience store and buy a new box so that I wouldn't notice. And I think he made it through like 5 boxes before I finished the original box. And he's like, how did you not figure it out? I'm like, I don't know. I just kept forgetting what flavor I had.
Wow. Hey, you know what? Kudos to him for actually coming back and buying you some more Pop-Tarts. Because there's definitely roommates out there, and I'm sure some of y'all out there have gotten some roommates that have stolen things and just said, yeah, that's it. That's just what I do. I'm going to have to deal with it.
They're just gone now. But
someone said best Pop-Tart flavor ever is s'mores Pop-Tarts. Oh, speaking of flavors, I tried cinnamon bun Oreos for the first time last week. Oh, just
tasty.
Chef's kiss all around. It's so good.
Because they get pretty freaky with the Oreos, right?
You're not sleeping with it, are you, Ray? Always the quiet ones.
My guy. Well, they also have like a chocolate peanut butter pie, which to me is just, you just put a spoonful of peanut butter and basically Nutella together. It doesn't, you don't need to add
dressing up chocolate Nutella or peanut butter Nutella.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's the peanut butter chocolate cake supreme surprise. And you're like, okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa, that was a really big hitch. Dimitri on the perf team. Hey, what's up, buddy? If you guys didn't know, actually, you guys would know because you would have seen Dimitri on the at-home staff video that we played during the dev stream.
Hi, Tenno. My name is Dimitri, and I am a performance analyst. This is week 5 of quarantine, and I am working on optimizations.
He is a perf analyst, a performance analyst, and him and I chat all the time about console issues that we see cropping up and things that you guys report. And this is an example of that. And the reason why I always say Dimitri is because I call to him and he is summoned, and he fixes all of the pains of the perf world. So
yeah, he does a lot.
That was brutal.
He's what they call a hero in the industry.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Indeed, he is.
I know him and Helen will go back and forth on optimizations for Switch and stuff like that.
Yes. Very important stuff. Very important stuff.
Yeah.
So
it's the kind of stuff where you wouldn't, if it's working well, you don't notice it,
well,
which is a tough position.
It is, and it requires a lot of, there's a reason why he's called a performance analyst. Like, you have to look at, the sometimes minuscule details. Like, there might be a couple too many what is a technical term, Danielle, that you could pull out of your butt right now that makes you sound like you know what you're talking about?
Surfaces.
There's too many squares in this one corner, and it's hurting perf. Dimitri's gonna kill me. He's gonna be like, you should know this, Danielle. There's definitely like artifacts, assets, etc. in levels that can cause performance issues, and he is the main man.
Say what you want, but the Justice League needs the main man.
You know,
Mhm.
helps us figure out why there's performance issues. So
Also, I'm very pleased. Dream Sleeper on YouTube said Protea is only for those who drink tea like a pro, which
oh,
actually we found out this week that Protea is the correct pronunciation. So that is a very helpful mnemonic.
yes, we were sent the phonetic pronunciation.
Yeah.
So there you go. Protea.
Mhm.
Protea.
Sure. Drink tea like a pro. I miss those Wednesday streams at the office.
Oh,
Such a nice start to my day. I'd come in and be like, coffee, stream. This is nice.
it's
All
real
nice and warm. I'm like, hey guys.
Here.
It's a good start to the day.
I feel like that's a like morning radio, Warframe edition. Just like
It-
like AM radio, real soft, smooth jazz in the background.
That's
you know?
kind of how it feels. Like, because towards the end of my day, I'm like, I've had my day.
Yep.
So, and I tend to get like irritable the hungrier and the more tired I get. So usually 4:30 is like I'm starting to waver. Whereas like 10 a.m. I've just been fed.
I've just
I'm
been
like-
fed.
I've just been fed. I've just had my coffee. I'm like at like peak work time, and I'm like, this is great. Yeah, it's like, morning radio is the perfect analogy.
10 minutes until Marcus wavers. Everybody be ready. Insert Carrot is watching out for your
Oh, man.
angry attitude, Marcus.
That is some good. I mean, I think I was doing a podcast with Vamp, one of our Warframe partners, Warframe Madness,
Excellent.
and I was saying,
PS4.
I was like, yeah, PS4, and I was saying to him, I'm like, yeah, I do great, but like, man, right around when lunch hits, like, I just hit a wall, and I get really irritable. Like, if you ever talk to Helen about this, she'll be like, oh yeah, Marcus turns into like a real jerk. As soon as noon hits and like we need to go for lunch.
I feel like there's probably quite a bit of people in chat who can empathize with the hanger.
Oh yeah, big hanger. And we were recording the podcast, and then noon hit, and then it was like 12:20. He's like, "Oh, I should probably let you go because it's lunchtime." And I was like, "Ha ha ha!" Yep.
See ya.
I was starting to get so hungry, and I was like, "Oh, funny you should mention that. I am very hungry."
I mean, lunch is very important. It gets you through the half portion of the day.
Have a Snickers, not filling enough.
No, it's not. It's not enough.
Gina on YouTube is saying, "I miss Ash Prime."
You miss Ash Prime. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
with a ponytail like that, I can't blame you for missing him.
Mm-hmm.
There's something just so fun about sprinting Ash Prime and just
The ponytail is like.
I feel like if this, depending on how long we are still working from home and staying safe at home, I might be able to reenact that wonderful ponytail length in my own home with my own hair on the top of my head, because boy oh boy, this girl is in serious need of a haircut, as we've established at the top of the stream. I feel like an Ash Prime cosplay is coming up real soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I trimmed my girlfriend's hair.
Oh, did you?
Stressful.
Oh, Marcus.
Yeah. She was like, "You want to watch a video?" I was like, "No, let's go. Let's do it." I was introduced to the concept of layering.
Marcus,
you don't want to cut straight across. It was
Wow.
tense. The mood was tense. It was not good.
I'm very impressed. Girl haircuts are, I would argue, maybe a little bit more difficult than I mean, guys, you can just shave right down to the skull if you want to.
Yeah, you can just buzz a guy's head, and he's like, "Okay, cool. I'm good for like 3 months." I didn't realize, like, I've never seen a girl's haircut be cut before.
Oh, interesting.
So, like, I've never like, I've gone to like someone's hair appointment and been like, "Oh, let's see how they do this." In case of a quarantine at some point.
Right, of course.
It turned out okay, so.
Slice Fire said, "And are you guys still together?" After that?
Yes, we are. But that was like the big hanging question was like, like it will grow back, but if it looks really bad, like it looks really bad.
I don't know if you could really mess up that bad that it would be so painful, but I guess.
The first snip I took was like, I would say 2 inches when it was supposed to be like half an inch.
Marcus.
Like I pulled it back to show her. I pulled it back to show her, and she was like you could see that look of like just shock, but like really trying hard not to discourage me. She was like, "Oh, okay, a little bit more. That's maybe like 2 inches when I meant half an inch." I was like, "What do you mean that's half an inch?" She's like, "That is not half an inch."
Well, half an inch.
And then I scaled it back. Like I'll send you a picture after. It was like it was a lot. Like looking at the reference after, I was like, "Oh god, I chopped off so much hair." But I think then she thinned it out after, and she was like, "Hey, you did good." But I was like, I had to be left alone for like an hour because
hey man,
I was very frustrated with the process.
Impressed. That's stressful.
It was hard.
I don't even feel comfortable cutting my own hair, like let alone somebody else's. So I commend you for that. I think that's you stepped up to the challenge. Sure, you cut 2 inches off, and one should have been half an inch. But
But
know.
but it was only like the first snip, so then after I could recorrect. It wasn't like I was like, oh, is this whole section good?
Like
So-
you didn't shave the back of her head or anything.
No.
Yeah.
But like, man, my hands, it was like trying to trim my cat's nails for the first time.
Oh no.
My hands were like shaking. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah. And the nervous energy in the room is just increasing tenfold.
It's palpable.
even
I had
though
to put on
you're-
music the first few times because the cats are like freaking out. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm not scared. Don't worry.
But we have some Tennogen coming.
Mm.
We have some Tennogen coming. Oh, I don't know if I was allowed to say that, but I think I've said it already before, but I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine.
Oh man. Honestly, Danielle, yesterday I messaged Helen after. I was like, I was about to say this. Could I have said that? And she was like, no.
Oh.
No, that is not public information. I was like, thank God.
Well, you know, I might have spilled the beans. With most things like this, there's things that we don't mention. Like sometimes with like Tennogen, for example, it's just because we want to make sure that it's tested and that there's no bugs with it, so that there's not any issues. Bear, if you're in chat or you're trying not to scream at me.
I'm not getting pinged anywhere, so I think we're okay.
Okay, no, it's all good. I think I mentioned it before that we were trying to get some items out, but you go off, Queen. Okay, Tennogen, it's coming. We have the two.
Did you guys miss that? It was Tennogen.
Everybody sing it together with me now.
Yeah.
Tennogen.
Let's get some Tennogens in chat.
Tennogen. Tennogen. Okay, yeah, so there you go. Bear gave me permission, so I'm gonna go off.
There's like, I'll allow it.
Everyone in chat. Ooh, this is a good song. I don't think I've ever heard this one. I fell off the edge. I'm so excited for Glassmaker. So am I, honestly. I mean, I guess and that sounds. I guess that's weird to say because like I work on the game, but I've been looking at it on test, like on the dev build, and I've just been like checking in here and there just to see on progress, and it's pretty nifty.
It's way different when it goes live. Like you can have played it for 2-3 weeks, but then once it's live, you're like, oh, I hope you enjoy it.
It definitely like tickles the part of my brain, this like nostalgic part of my brain from like games that I've played like way back in the day, like Virtual Clue and whatnot. Anyways, it's
How does it remind you of Virtual Clue?
Is that the right game that I'm talking?
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
Clue.
sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Clue.
I thought you meant something about releasing things that have not been not Nightwave Series 3.
Oh no!
I
The
thought you
game
meant just,
Clue.
Like, releasing content. You're like, oh, it reminds me of like Clue. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, do you work for you like a Clue entry?
No,
Sorry, I was totally confused.
it's all good. It's all good. I think we did it. Y'all. We did it. All right. Well, I got my. Oh, I guess I'd never opened up my Nightwave rank, so we can get that satisfying end of success. There we go. I got it. All right. I completed all 30. Woo!
Nice work. That's gotta feel great.
Sick. It always feels really good. I'm feeling pretty good. All right, guys. So, thanks, guys. People say congrats. Thanks. And we're gonna conclude the stream. Boop, boop, boop. It's so hot in this room.
Oh, did you crack a window?
I did crack a window and my door is
good,
open,
good.
but my brain's fried.
The plants probably love it.
Oh,
They're like, ooh, it feels like a jungle.
they're very happy. They're very green and luscious. My little money tree, that's bread, by the way. I'm going to say this as slowly as I can because I was told I butchered it last time, and I apologize.
Hey, that could have been anybody.
Hey man, I butcher all of these names. I'm so sorry to our Warframe partners. Twila comes to mind. Anyways, Kyrios Udai. I think Kyrios Udai. Hello. Okay. Bye.